Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Anissa Novianti from Biology 2C. I'd like to explain to you about my analyzations on exercise 6 and 7. So please stay tuned, listen up carefully, and don't go anywhere. I will begin from exercise 6 that asks about the main idea. Is it stated or unstated? In the text 1 or in the paragraph 1, it talks that the main idea is in the last sentence, and I say it is stated. Why? Because the conclusion of the whole paragraph or the main idea of the whole paragraph are stated in the last sentence. All in all, it was the best year in the history of the company. At the first until the sentence before the last, it talks about the current condition of the company that has a lot of benefits or advantages even after the broke of fire, and that's why the conclusion in the last sentence create the main or the pointer of the paragraph. Next is text 2. I say that the main idea in text 2 is stated. Why? Because it talks about the penicillin as one of the wonder drugs. The first sentence that has the main idea in it has become the whole pointer from the sentences afterwards that enlarge the explanation of the first sentence. So that's why the statement or in this first sentence is the main idea. Next is text 3. I say the main idea is unstated. Why? Because in the paragraph, it tells about the experience of the writer in his or her piano class during his living in Illinois. He has a piano teacher that named Mrs. Seaver as the brilliant teacher that taught him a lot of skills in learning piano and a lot of advices that she has been given to him to improve his confidence and motivate his life. So that's why he tells a lot of his favors on the teacher, and that's I couldn't find any sentences that state the main idea, and I found and I determined the main idea of the text 3 is my piano teacher. Text 4 is about unstated main idea. I found it unstated because the first paragraph tells about the similarities of plant and animal cells, while the sentences afterwards tells more about the Venn diagram visualizations on the both cell similarities, and that's why I found that it has two main ideas in it. So, because there are no stated main idea in that, I conclude it by myself by the Venn diagram visualization on the similarities of both plant and animal cells. That's all from exercise 6. So now step to exercise 7. We have a text about bacteria, its size, and the usage of microscope to ease our looks on the direct sides of bacteria and also the relationship of bacteria and its environment. So that's why I say the topic of the text is the characteristics of bacteria. The summary I can conclude from the text is bacteria is a very extremely small living things, as what has been stated in the first paragraph, that only can be seen by microscope, as what has been stated in second paragraph. They are not influenced by environment. They are influenced by the environment, as what has been stated in the third paragraph. While there are some statements about related to the text about the topics that talks in the text, you can look bacteria closely with microscope. I say the statement is true, as what has been stated in paragraph 2, that we can only see bacteria by microscope. It is matched with the statement, so it is true. Second statement, bacteria look like a pinhead because of its size. Yes, I say it's right or it's true because in the first paragraph of the text, it talks that pinhead has similarities size like a bacteria if we see barely. Third paragraph, bacteria is barely recognized by humans. I say it is true. Why? Because with bare sides of the eye, we cannot see them clearly. Only with the help of the microscope we can see them. But it doesn't mean that all the usage of microscope will guarantee our looks into it. With only the help of the special stain the which colored the outer body of the bacteria and differentiate its structure, that's why the we will see clearly the bacteria morphologies and anatomy. And the last statement is chemical molecules are affected by bacteria's movement. This statement is false because in third paragraph we found that chemical molecules are which is inf- are who are which are influence the bacteria's movement, not the opposite. So the idea is really opposite with what has been stated in the text. That's all from me about my explanations on my analyzations on exercise 6 and 7. I'm sorry for my mistakes in speaking, determining, and analyzing. I openly receive your suggestion and criticism. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.